Had that opportunity as well. I'm proud of the work that we've accomplished as a council.
Cameron Wales, a two-term Brockville City Councillor, officially announced his candidacy for Brockville Mayor on Saturday in front of the Brockville Railway Tunnel in Armagh S Price Park. He had a brief announcement about his campaign and then questions from the media and the public. Wales talked about his priorities if elected mayor, including housing and homelessness.
I would say definitely housing is still top of mind for me, and I would further really break that down into, the core housing issue of market housing, and then also homelessness. They are different. When we're looking at homelessness and solving homelessness, it's really more a question of supportive housing or wraparound supports to make sure that people have what they need to stay successfully housed. I hear sometimes about the choice that some folks are making to sleep rough, and without taking any agency away from residents who are experiencing homelessness. If the choice that they're making is to sleep outside, that means that the other options that are available are not sufficient. And so there is a responsibility from the counties and also from the province to make sure that people are receiving the health care and addiction support that they need, and also other supports to make sure that if someone becomes homeless, that we're helping them as soon as we can to get back on their feet and in a safe, warm home, so that we're not contributing to those issues down the road. Continuing to approve more units is really important. We're small geographically, and so efficient use of space is really key. That means, taking advantage of the fact that secondary and tertiary suites are now permitted by right across the province, and figuring out a way to ensure that people are taking advantage of that is important. And then also allowing innovative and different types of housing solutions, maybe a bit more density in some neighborhoods, so that we can provide better services.
Other priorities he touched on was the cost of living the city faces, including residents' ability to pay and the municipal infrastructure gap.
It's a very general issue, but I would say that the cost of living pressures that we face as the municipality, and also that residents are facing. There's limited things that we can do to control the cost of groceries, but what we can do is make sure that we're respectful of residents' ability to pay. There are folks who are on a fixed income in Brockville who own their home, and so every year if their property tax is increasing, that can be a significant burden. So that's something that I want to focus on controlling. And again, that infrastructure gap. We've got a tendency as a municipality to deliver some of those budget results by putting off infrastructure projects. And if we keep doing that, that's how we turn potholes into a road reconstruction project. It's how something like the sewage pumping station goes from initial estimates of under $15 million to over $20 million. And that's a function of, the compounding of, the more we put off critical infrastructure projects, the more we have to complete in a given year. But also as time goes on, they're subject to the same cost of living increases as everyone else. It costs more to pay workers, it costs more to get the materials. So if we're able to accomplish more infrastructure projects on a regular schedule, then we're able to avoid that. And so when I talk about long-term planning, it's that asset management plan, right? And it's that looking at the 10, 15, 20-year horizon and ensuring that we have properly planned out when those projects are going to be completed.
First elected to City Council in 2018 at the age of 23 and re-elected in 2022, Wales has served on several community and council committees, including as past chair of the Planning and Operations Committee and currently chair of the Governance Committee. As of 11:30 a.m. on Monday, May 4th, there was only one other candidate for mayor, former Elizabethtown Kittley Councillor Tom Litton. Nomination for candidates ends at 2 p.m. on August 24th, while the municipal election takes place on October 26th. For Hometown TV 12, Dale Elliott in Brockville.